folks. So welcome back to Houston Life. The Firm U, they are known for fitness through science. They are not, however, your typical gym. Their goal is to inspire a healthier lifestyle while helping to prevent, reduce, or even eliminate the need for medications entirely.
Exactly. And here to tell us more about the Firm U is founder and owner Ray Bessette. Hey, Ray.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
So we've had you on the show before. I mean, the whole philosophy here is not give someone a fish, but, teach them how to fish. You guys you really want to educate people about how to stay healthy, and looking good is just a byproduct of that, right?
Exactly. And at the Firm U, and most gyms, and most people that try to do their own fitness program, they lose motivation or education. We're educators almost first, and mostly because we teach you the science behind your body and how today's food affects how you're going to look and how you're going to feel.
Perfect. So you're basically where after I've had epic fails with everything else, I'm then coming to you and you're going to get me how am I going to feel, how am I going to look?
Well, we have a starting point, and we have a bioimpedance scale that actually you stand on, and we can tell in pounds how much fat you have in pounds, how much muscle, how much water, and what your body fat percentage is.
Oh, wow.
Upon knowing that information, we design a fitness program around your around those numbers.
So it's customization. So my program's going to be different than Derek's and yours, and
absolutely.
Awesome.
We also have physicians and pharmacists that are experts in hormone therapy.
Oh, okay.
And we also look at things like cortisol, insulin, A1C to find out if you're holding a lot of sugar or insulin in your blood. And when you have high levels of sugar or insulin in your blood, it's physiologically impossible to lose fat anyway. And a lot of people go to the cardio machines and skip the weights, which doesn't, the weights have a metabolic process that breaks down the sugar, cleans up your blood of sugar, you use fat for energy. And that's one just part of our philosophy or the science behind actually losing weight.
Ray, we have some before and after photos I want to put up so people can have an idea of the types of results. Clearly, this woman has lost quite a bit of weight. And you do have, previously when you were on the show, you had a client on who lost a whole bunch of weight. But that doesn't mean that you have to lose a whole bunch of weight. I mean, if someone wants to lose maybe 20 pounds or 10 pounds or even just tone up, you guys sort of help with every scenario, right?
Right. We also do sports specific, kids that want to improve their sport, golfers, things like that also. And for that person that just wants to get healthy, we have a lot of physicians that send us people with conditions, heart conditions, cancer. I'm a cancer exercise specialist. So a lot of people post cancer. Also, we prevent cancer. We do our own blood tests where we're looking for disease. A lot of times the physicians or your medical practitioner will have a blood test designed to find disease. We look for disease, or we look to prevent disease.
Talk to me about, I saw on your website you've got this thing called Strawberry Laser Lipo. What is that exactly?
That is a laser that, well, immediately I have most people come up to me in our facility and say, how long is it going to take me to get rid of this?
Okay.
And I said, how about this? How about 2 to 5 inches and just within an hour?
Okay.
Okay, what the laser does is it penetrates your, we put it in the location that you want to have it, inch reduction. It could be your legs, butt, gut, and for men, chest. And we put it on them. The laser penetrates about 9 to 13 millimeters below the skin. It breaks up the fat cells or adipose tissue, and the triglycerides, glycerol, going through the interstitial skin.
Okay.
Okay, it picked up on the lymphatic system out the door. In a nutshell, I don't want to get too technical, but it only takes.
That was the non-technical version?
Yeah.
I followed closely. I was there.
Okay, all right. Anyway, and there's no pain, there's no side effects whatsoever, and the results are immediate. Okay. And we have great success. It also tightens up skin.
Ray, very quickly, we only have about a minute left. I want you to tell us quickly about the BioFirm system and also the fact that you guys are starting a new meal delivery service, or meals to go service, rather.
Right. BioFirm system combines three components. Number one is the weight training. It has a metabolic effect. Cardio is great. It's good for your mind. It's good for your therapeutic reasons. Anti-inflammatory nutrition are bars like this, things that need to be refrigerated that has enzymes that are going to break down in your gut. If air can't oxidize it, more than likely it's not going to dissolve in your gut. And it causes inflammation and all kinds of other problems. The other third is hormones, bioidentical hormones. So we got biochemistry, bioidentical hormones, and biomechanics, which is the weight training.
So tight on time here. You're also starting a healthy meals to go service so people can stop by, pick up some prepackaged meals. Check them out for that. Also, very quickly, 2 Houston Life specials for our viewers. The first one is 50% off the 8 treatment package, right?
That's correct.
So it's normally $2,000. But the 50% off price is $1,000. So that's for the strawberry laser he was just speaking about. And the other one is the first 50 callers will receive a free fitness and health consultation, body composition measurement, everything that goes along with it, everything there you can see on your screen. And of course, 10% off any personal training. So
I love that. I love that. I love that. It was so wonderful getting to know you. Thanks for
Thanks
for
stopping.
coming.
We're launching our Fit and Firm Foods tonight. Taste test tonight at 6:30 at our facility. It's thefirmu.com. We'll see you then.
That's perfect. There's the info on your screen. Well, you just told them all about it. So if you'd like to get on the deal, you can call 833-FIRM-U-UP or visit their website, thefirmu.com. Ray, thank you.
And still to come, we're going to take a look into the 10-part, 18-hour Ken Burns documentary series, The Vietnam War. Houston Public Media's Ernie Manous joins us right after.